Hello, I am Caitlin, your cyclical Pilates instructor. Here at the Spring to Life method, we vary our workout intensity to match our fluctuating hormones throughout our cycle, which makes this lengthen flow perfect for those low energy, slower days during your late luteal and menstrual phase. Before we get into our stretching, make sure that you are subscribed to the Spring to Life method so you can get new cyclical Pilates flows every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We're going to start this flow down on our backs. So you can bend the knees, plant the feet, hold the back of the legs, and ease yourself down. And as you rest your head back, we're going to lengthen the left leg and pull the right knee in and just really hug that thigh close. Go ahead and circle that ankle a few times in each direction. Maybe pull it open to the side, stretch the inner thigh, and then bring it back to the center. Here we're going to take the left hand onto the knee and the right hand onto the ankle. Taking a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, melt the belly down, push that leg up towards the ceiling. So you want this shin to be parallel to the ceiling as you're trying to bring your right cheek to that right knee. And then exhale, soften it back. Next time you exhale, push some energy into that leg. You can see my arms are working here as I carve my belly out with my exhale. Rest it back. Let's do that one more time. Now hold it up at the top here. Float that bottom leg up. Change the legs. Rest it back. Hug that knee in nice and tight. Let's circle our ankle a few times. Both directions. Open it to the side. Stretch the inner thigh. Bring it back center. Right hand to the knee. Left hand to the ankle. Pulling it close. Big breath in. Exhale. Shin becomes parallel to the ceiling as you lift up into your curl. And inhale. Rest it back. Again, exhale. Finding that curl. Inhale. Rest it back. One more time. Come up and hold. Hover that bottom leg. Change. Single leg stretch here. Holding that curl up off the mat. Strong arms, strong legs. Let's be here for 3, 2, 1. Now hold that left leg in. Let's bend the right knee, plant that foot. Cross into figure 4 here. Rest your head back. Flex that left foot to protect the knee. And then if your body allows it, bring that shape in closer. You can interlace your fingers behind the right thigh or even in front of the right shin if that's available to you. Carefully that you're not dropping to that left side. The more you pull yourself so the hips are square and opening that right leg to the right, the deeper your stretch is going to be. And we're just going to take a few deep belly breaths here. Focusing your intention on releasing any tightness you're feeling in the hips here. One more deep breath. Exhale, release that down, uncross, recross on the other side, so right ankle over the left thigh. And then pull that shape in closer, wrapping your hands around the thigh or the shin to deepen the stretch. And we'll hold here. Using that exhale to release tension in the tight hip. Notice if you're clenching anywhere, if you're gripping any of your muscles unintentionally. Try to release. See if you can soften into your stretch a little bit more. With your next exhale, releasing that shape back down to the mat. We're going to lengthen the left leg out. Hold the right leg in again, this time holding behind the thigh. So the thigh is as close to your chest as possible. As you exhale, you're going to flex your foot, push that leg forward so the heel, knee, and hip are all in one line. So you don't want to try to keep it closer this way. We're trying to push the leg away. When you bend it, that's when you pull it in, really compress that hip joint. Extend like you're standing on the ceiling with that right foot. Bend it in. Keep the extension. Maybe point and flex a few times, moving through the back of that leg. And relax the foot. Exhale. Curl head and shoulders off the mat. Walk those hands up to the calf and then plug that bottom leg and bring it to hover. Let's scissor and change. Rest your head back, hands behind the thigh. Inhale, stretch, reach your heel to the ceiling. Exhale, pull it close. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull it close. One more time. Stretch it up. Move through that ankle, point and flex. And then we'll relax that foot. Exhale. Deepen into your curl. Walk the hands up to the calf. Plug the bottom leg in. It comes to a hover. Can you roll those shoulders down your back? Scissor the legs and change. And change. Here for 3, 2, 1. Hug both knees in. Rest your head back out and rock side to side here. Maybe letting those knees open a little wider if that's more comfortable for you. And then hands behind the thighs. We're just going to rock her up and turn over, coming into a quadruped stance. So we're going to continue to open up the backs of the legs. We're going to come into more of a runner stance. So we're going to step one foot forward, and then the back toes, we're going to tuck those under so we've got a little leverage with that foot. Now, you could bring some blocks in here depending on your flexibility. You might want to bring yourself up a little bit higher. You could also come to your fists. Whatever works for your body today. Take a nice deep breath here. As you exhale, think of stretching the front knee. Now, most of my weight is in this front leg. Just my toes are kind of kickstand into the mat here. I'm going to rock my weight back, sending my heel towards the mat. Bring it forward, and then exhale. Scoop your belly up and push the mat away to round back down. Tap the knee. Stretch the front leg. Rock your weight back. Front. Exhale. Curl into tap the knee. Stretch. And heel down. Up. Tap. Let's do that 2 more times. Reach it back. Forward. And down. We're keeping that same curl that we were just working on our backs. Now keep that leg straight. Go ahead and take one more heel press and forward. Now we're really going to shift our weight into this front leg, and you might want to soften the knee a little bit. Maybe walk your fists or your hands forward so they're really under your shoulders. Inhale, lift that straight leg up. Exhale, belly button to spine. Tap your toe. Inhale, lift it up. This time exhale. Bring your knee towards your nose. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, toe to the mat. Exhale, knee to nose. For 3. 2. 1. Now as you lower the leg, go ahead and tuck those toes under. Exhale. Bring it back down to the mat. Let's unfold those palms. Take both knees back and just let those hips rock side to side. Centering yourself. And then we'll get set up on the other side. So opposite foot comes forward. Back toes tuck under. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Stretch it up. Inhale, lower the heel. Exhale, curl it forward. Moving with your breath. Maybe you're on your palms. Maybe you're on those fists. 2 more times here. Every time you exhale, you're trying to lift your core, your center away from that front thigh. Now we stay up here. Shift your weight a little forward. Maybe soften that front knee. Shoulders are over the fists or the wrists, wherever you're at. Inhale, back leg lifts. Exhale, curl your belly in to tap the toe. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl knee to nose. Tap. Scoop. Tap. Scoop it in. 2 more. Now take that toe all the way down. Exhale. Bend the knee, bring it forward. Now from here, our front foot is going to slide forward and across to bring us into our pigeon pose. Now, if this is really difficult for you to get into this pose here, you can always come back to a figure 4 shape. Otherwise, we're trying to square the hips and keep this front shin perpendicular to the front of the mat. I find it helps to use the hands against that front thigh to prevent yourself from rotating towards the back leg. You want this side to come forward and stay square. And just breathe. Try to relax your shoulders. Again, breathe into those tight hips. Maybe reaching your palms a little forward as you kind of ease into the stretch a little bit. Relaxing your shoulders. This is not just for our hips. Any tension in your body here, we're trying to dissipate the tension. Find a relaxed state. 1 more big breath in here. And then go ahead and roll onto that front hip. Circle the back leg around. Let's shake them out a little bit. And then we'll get set up on the other side. So opposite shin perpendicular. Send that leg back. So we want to be on top of this thigh. And then pull this side of the ribs forward to be square. Relax the shoulders. Breathe into your belly. And just find some stillness here. Maybe taking the palms forward. Maybe one side is feeling a little bit looser than the other. Taking 2 more deep breaths here. And then Pressing yourself back up, rolling onto that back hip, bringing the back leg around. Shake those legs out. Let's flex the toes back. Reach the arms up and hinge forward from the hips, maybe wrapping your hands around the soles of your feet or grabbing your ankles here. We're trying to keep your gaze towards the big toes. Drop the shoulders down. Coming into a forward fold. Maybe letting your elbows start to drip down towards the mat, further opening up that mid to upper back. And then releasing, roll it up. Let's come to a seat here. Closing out our practice together. Big breath in, reach up, look up. Palms come down together in front of the heart center. Taking a moment to absorb the work we just did. Feeling lighter, more energized to move on with our day. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I'm so grateful that you chose to spend it here with me and the Spring to Life method. Make sure you're subscribed to get new cyclical Pilates flows every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.